Now, I've been on basically the boycott Mulan thing for a very long time, and maybe you don't know about it. So I'm going to give you not one, not two, not three, but 4 reasons to not see the Mulan live action remake. Now, I don't know how many people in my audience were really super interested in seeing a Mulan live action remake. To be honest with you, I was shocked that The Lion King made all that money. I mean, these movies to me are synonymous with my childhood, and I've just got zero interest in seeing live action remakes of animated movies. But to be fair, clearly I'm in the minority. Before I get into all that, just a quick word from this video sponsor. One of the longest standing sponsors for this channel is Manscaped.com. They've stood by me through thick and thin, and they wanted me to tell you about their new Perfect Package 3.0. Now, this includes the Lawnmower 3.0, the Crop Preserver, the Crop Reviver, and the Magic Mat. You also get a free gift of the Shed and Manscaped boxers. This is everything you need to keep yourself nice, tight, and clean for anybody that might be exploring around. Let's be honest, most of us kind of just put this stuff by the wayside and we use an old crummy razor, or we get to it when we get to it. I've been exceedingly happy to have them as a sponsor and a longtime user of their products. So support the channel, support a sponsor that's stuck by the channel, and save extra money with my promo code QUARTER, which will be in the pinned comment down below, and get yourself the Perfect Package 3.0. But speaking of that, the big star from Mulan, Crystal Yifai, I'm probably mispronouncing that. Just remember back in August, okay, when she went, she's a Chinese citizen working with Disney and Tencent. So remember where your money's going here. Now, look, even I was showing off some, people don't know this about me, but I collect basketball shoes. And a friend of mine got me a pair of the Giannis All Bros edition, which I never found, and I could never find in my size. And people are like, oh, Nike. You know what? You're right. And some of us, you just got to live life. So if you want to see Mulan, fine. If you want to see a Disney movie, fine. Life goes on. But I want you to be educated. So the star of the Mulan film got herself into some trouble back in August. Why? Well, Caro, Mulan herself, drew into the film. Now, she ignited controversy after taking to the Chinese microblogging website Weibo, similar to Twitter, which is banned in China because they can't control it, to support Hong Kong's police crackdown against the protesters. Last week, the Chinese-born actress was naturalized American citizen, shared an image from the Communist Party's official paper, People's Daily, with the caption, quote, "I support the Hong Kong police. You can beat me up now." She added in English, "What a shame for Hong Kong." Now, of course, she's referencing the rise up of the Hong Kong citizens to get their own sovereignty and not be under Chinese control, something I know the overwhelming majority of people that watch my channel support. So that is strike one, all right? The main actress in a movie that is funded by China, that is profiting China, has spoken out against Hong Kong. That's a big strike for me. Then you have another censorship. I mean, could you be more pathetic, Disney? This coming out yesterday, or a day ago. Disney cut Mulan kiss to appease China. Disney cut a kissing scene from its upcoming live-action adaptation of Mulan after reviewing the film with Chinese audiences.
睇你嘅脾氣都幾可愛，你知唔知本道嘅功夫同你點比啊？不，你知唔知本道會殺人啊？嚇！咁你係咪想死？不，傻瓜，真係傻瓜。
The original animated version of the movie released in 1998 for children, but because some of the liberties it took with the film's story, it did not do well in the Chinese audiences, who thought the movie was disrespectful to the original myth and that it was based on and their culture in general. Don't care. Sorry, not sorry. Don't see it then.
Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Still don't care. I don't care. I don't.
Now, when Disney announced that it was remaking the film as live action, the company seemed focused on creating a movie that would please Chinese moviegoers. Strike two.
7 home runs. 2-2.
All right. One of the first steps Disney did was casting a Chinese actress in the lead role. The new film also dropped all musical numbers from the original, although it will have a score of instrumental versions. All of those songs playing in the background for various scenes. There is also no Mushu, the mythological dragon that served as comedy relief in the original, although these changes seemed in line with what Chinese wanted from the story. Many fans of the original still feel slighted about the difference. The animated movie also featured a romance between Mulan and Li Shang, but Disney confirmed that Shang is not in the live-action adaptation. Instead, Mulan's love interest is Chen Honghui. Miki Karo said, quote, "It was very beautiful, but China office went, no, you can't have that. It doesn't feel right to the Chinese people, so we took it out." This is the same company that is always parroting about diversity and inclusion. Where's your speech, Brie Larson? Where's your speech, Mark Ruffalo? Where's your speech, Chris Evans? All these people who are cashing multi-million-dollar checks from Disney and always spouting off about social justice issues. How come you're not saying, well, you know what? Maybe I don't want to work for a company that would bend the knee and set back gay rights and paint like two men or two women kissing as something wrong. It's curiously quiet. I'm trying to hear something from supreme women respecter Chris Evans. I don't hear anything. Disney has already had to deal with this share of controversy over the live-action movie and China. During the protests, I like how they call them violent protests, in Hong Kong, that resulted in reports of bad behavior, the actress posted in her support for the police, which, by the way, is a support for China. Oh, but we're not done yet. Twitter reacts to Li Shang not appearing in Mulan because of Me Too. We didn't think that was appropriate. What?
What the hell did you just say?
The live remake, this is probably the most openly censored film I've ever seen in American cinema. And I'm telling you, if you see this film, you are supporting censorship. You're supporting Western filmmakers bending the knee, giving the West a weaker product to support appease China. You know what? Just release it over there then. The live remake of Disney's Mulan will be released March 27th. But some fans aren't happy with how much it will differ from the original animated movie. And by the way, we'll see how stunning and brave the critics are, the ones on the Disney payroll, if they mention any of this. It won't have beloved characters like Mushu or Cry Ki, but the absence of Captain Li Shang is what some fans are most upset about. Disney fans have taken to Twitter to express frustration with the lack of Li Shang, and it appears that the backlash is due to producer Jason Reed's reasoning behind not including the character. Reed told Collider, quote, "I think particularly in the time of Me Too, there is having a commanding officer that is also the love interest was very uncomfortable. We didn't think it was appropriate. Instead, the movie has split Li Shang's character in two, with one being Commander Tung, played by Donnie Yen, who acts as Mulan's mentor, and Chen Hong, I'm sorry.
Say the word! Oh, God! Say the damn words! Say it!
I just can't do it.
You racist?
I am the least racist person that you have ever met.
Who is Mulan's equal in the squad. However, some fan took offense to the idea that the movement was the reason behind it. Twitter user whatever said, "This reasoning is stupid. It also makes the actual victims look like jokes because Li Shang didn't even do anything wrong. His relationship with Mulan didn't even compare to what actual real life situations have done." Twitter user, and you even have Shu on here. Shu says, "Li Shang was our bi icon and you took him from us." It's crazy to me. When speaking to Collider about his inspiration behind playing this character, the actor said, "I see this film as different variation from the animated version and the original story of the Ballad of Mulan. I kind of took a different angle from Li Shang's character. I can't really say to a lot of how that will come across, but there is multi-dimensional layers." Well, it comes across censorship, right? The main actress, the poster girl for this, is a Chinese shill, openly anti-Hong Kong. The Disney has censored multiple things from this video or from this movie to appease a censorious republic that won't even show up to see their movie because they're too afraid to go out in public right now. All this leads to a continued watering down of the product that the West has to take from mainstream movie makers. And that's fine. Like, look, I'm not going to see Mulan. I don't think you should see Mulan. If you go see it, fine. I understand. I'm not mad about it. It's just a movie. People got to relax sometimes, and maybe they really just liked Mulan. But know that when you're going into this, just, you know, one or two things, okay, maybe, but just look at the string of all of the things that Disney and China via Tencent has done to the original film to appease a market that couldn't care less about Western values. And it is not shocking in the least that Hollywood virtue signalers aren't saying a peep, because you would never want to interrupt that money train in exchange for actually having to back the values that you pretend to have. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.